Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Welcome to my podcast, my very own podcast. It's like I've got a podcast. Woohoo! And my name is Curry Glassell, and I do have a podcast. It's like a mini radio show because it's like mini minutes. It's like mini me and me get to do a show together. And it's called GEMS, GEMS, which stands for Glamour, Elegance, Money, and Sex, and not necessarily in that order. And albeit I would love to talk about sex all the time, there's probably some people that would like to hear a little bit about other ways you can change your financial future. But the interesting thing is like lately I've been watching movies that have to do with women from the 17th and 18th century who were great courtesans. Of course, that was the name for prostitutes back in that era, not area. Oh my gosh. The area was like Europe. Mostly the movies I'm watching are based in the UK or in Italy. And what's really amazing to me is because when I reflect on their lives and I watch their lives, I am awakened to the lives that I bought. Particularly for me personally, I was raised by a man who was almost 50 the day I was born. So 50 years older than me. And he was raised not by his parents, but by Victorian grandparents. So perhaps he was 100 the day I was born in actual fact of the matter and his thinking. Now, of course, any of you history buffs know that the Victorians also had a wonderful perverted side, which we won't go into right now at all, not because that's not my point. My point is that how many lies I am asking today, and I invite you to look. I'm asking how many lies did I buy from that particular cultural world about sex and about money and about my role as a woman, as a female. And as I'm watching these movies, and one of them, I'll tell you, it's called, one is called Fanny Hill. It was a book that was banned in London for like years, and I think maybe 50 years, Memoirs of a Woman of Pleasure. And the other one is a movie about a famous courtesan in Venice, and it's called Dangerous Beauty. Anyway, if you're interested, those are, if that interests you at all, there you go. Those are the books and the movies. And so as I'm watching these shows, I'm remembering things that, like, my father said to me as a young girl. Like, one of the things was, a woman is only powerful when she is married to a powerful man. And these kind of entrainments, these are implanted points of view. And as a young person, as a young child, you want to think your parents love you, care for you, and know what's for you, or would like to see the best for you. It is the biggest shock of all when you end up grown up and you realize that actually they didn't have your best in mind. They had their own best in mind. And it's like, whoa, okay, that's a tweak. And then you kind of go, at least I went into resistance and reaction. You're like, okay, well, then everything you say is wrong. Well, in a way that was lucky for me, because as it turns out, basically everything he said to me turned out to be a lie or an implanted point of view. So I'm wondering if any of you all have had any experiences where, as adults or post 21, post 25, even post 30, you're starting to recognize that the things you learned as a child are not necessarily true at all in the world you're living in. And yet you bought them as true and real. So today I'd like to invite you to take a look at, is there a lie about your future, about who you are, whether you're a man or a woman, that you bought from one of your parents that you're ready to let go of, you're ready to destroy and uncreate today? So I'm going to invite you to destroy and uncreate all the lies that you're aware of currently that are not working for you. Because for me, to live my life thinking that the only way I can prosper and be wealthy is to be married to a rich man, that doesn't work for me. And especially when you resist and react to it. And of course, what did I do? I married a poor man. Not my brightest move, but that's what happens when you resist and react to something so adamantly. I'm really good at resisting and reacting. Are you? How good at resisting and reacting are you? And what if that could change? What if you didn't have to live the rest of your life resisting and reacting to the lies you were told or the lies you were sold about money or sex or men or your future or what you can do or be as a woman or a man on this planet in this reality? Ooh, that's like a really huge chunk right there. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. So let's look at one lie. Do you have one lie that comes to you today that you like, it just pisses you off so much, and there's a hint, it pisses you off so much every time you think about this thing your mother or father said to you? Let me tell you, big hint. If it pisses you off when you think about it, it's more than likely a lie. Because lies always make us angry. Lies always make us angry. I'm going to say it one more time. Lies. When someone lies to you, it always makes you angry. How cool is that, right? I mean, even that too alone, it's like, whoa, wow. Then you can stop judging yourself for getting angry. All you have to do instead is go, wow, that person just lied to me. Ha ha. All right. Huh. Wow. And you don't have to be confrontational, but you can if you want to. You can look at them back and go, wow, that really made me angry. So what's the value of lying to me? Wonder what that would happen if you said that back to them. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Wouldn't it be great if you caught the other person in a lie and you stopped judging yourself for being wrong, for being mad about it, and you were just okay with what you and the way you were filtering the energy of the lie? Oh my gosh, what a great day that would be. So as we wind down this podcast, I'm going to invite you to take a look at where has somebody lied to you in the past. And you know now, of course, because not foresight. What's the other one? Hindsight. There we go. Hindsight is 50-50. I was going to say, wouldn't that be cool if foresight was 50-50? I think I'm going to ask for foresight to be 50-50. It's like, what energy, space, and consciousness can we all be to have 50-50 foresight with total ease? Wouldn't that be a different way to live? So what are the possibilities? And what if every lie that was told to you, you were able to change, you were able to unlock your resistance and reaction, or your agreement and alignment? Because somewhere I had to agree and align with my father that I was only valuable when a rich man married me. And then I had to resist and react and be angry and prove to him he was a liar, and he was a liar, which of course he was never going to admit. Because a lot of times you can't tell people the things you're aware of. Oh, have you found that out? So yeah, that's another whole gig. So we'll talk about that another day. Sometimes things are just for you, and never tell anyone. So anyway, you guys, I am so happy that you guys are listening, and I would love, love, love to meet you one day. Love to have you in one of my seminars. Please check out my website, curryglassell.com, and find me somewhere in the world. See you next time. Bye-bye.